root.
Okay.
I forgot that Kristen is not eating everything.
We're gonna make Leniwe Pierogi. So, what do we do so far?
We put in 6 blocks of cheese and 5 eggs so far, and now I'm mushing them.
Okay, and
Bardzo mushy.
a 2/3 pot full of boiling water.
2/3 pot full of boiling water. To boil said per.
I would say maybe we'll add too many eggs.
How many eggs?
Maybe 4. So for 3 blocks there will be 2.
2 eggs. Okay.
You have to like try. Maybe it's not enough. Maybe I usually do like together with flour. Now we're adding a flour, which is today's combination: white flour with half flour. So you don't have to clean your hands. I'm adding the flour until I feel like it's good consistency. So you can do mix together. And I'm adding a little bit of salt, so it has better taste.
You know how much certain people like salt?
So it's like giving like a oomph to the pierogi. You have to mix really well with. I don't think it's enough. So when it starts to lose consistency, you have to add more flour. You're adding as much. I will have to check with my hands because it looks like it's mushy. You have to, like I do it like this. That cheese actually, because it was warm actually. Like it's easier, you can wash your hands or you can clean your hands here.
Yeah.
And I just show you the first time. Like I go to the bottom, oops, of the cheese, it's still too mushy. Maybe that time I'm not gonna be the best pierogis today. Okay. I usually don't give that much. I think I overdid with eggs.
Okay.
So you will have to add less eggs.
Less eggs.
Now it's good consistency. You can touch with your one hand.
Okay.
Like because you have to roll like the thing, shape of it.
Yes, I can't be mushy.
If you add too much flour, then next time add less, because I think that the cheese was too warm already. That's why this is very loose. Then if you, next time when you make, you can add less flour, so the pierogi, they're not so like hard, you know?
Yeah.
They like more like they're very hard to cook this way when they loose, and they much better taste.
Okay.
Now it's done. This is basically the ingredients we get.
Flour, eggs, and cheese.
Yes.
And salt.
And salt, a little bit of salt, just to bring the taste. And if you have a big cutting board, or if you have good table, like clean enough,
Okay.
I usually do on the cutting board and I show you what I do. Camera thing. Are we on TV right now?
Yeah.
Like we're cooking.
Consider this your cooking show.
We can't.
Put it on YouTube.
Yeah?
Do we look good? We don't have lipstick. It's everything about good looking pierogi. Okay, so now, oops, let it go down. Now, just like Kristen, I do on this board because it's pretty big, so I can roll a right shape and cut pierogi. We have to prepare a plate, which we're going to use for taking it out. We need flour here. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a scoop of this and put flour on the cutting board, which is then somebody put on the barbecue, that cutting board, and try to use a little bit of flour to make the shape of it. The shape is like a kielbasa shape. You can do your own shape, like it doesn't have to be like island this way. Doesn't have to be this thick, or doesn't have to, like, it has to be thick enough to not melt in the pot when you're cooking.
Yeah.
And this one is really loose, so I have to add more flour. Okay. Well, you're more artistic than me, so you will do better shape. Then I usually take knife. I don't know why. Somebody told me to do this, and that's what I'm doing. Maybe it's holding better the consistency of the pierogi. I don't know. Somebody who taught me how to do it. Oops. They did that way. Okay. Do the same here. I think the pierogi can be too loose today. And I'm cutting pieces. This is Thomas's favorite food, so I cut with all my heart and salt. You can put a little bit more. Now we have to put salt in the water. Okay, not too much salt, not like enough to have a taste of good pierogis. I'm putting them into the pot and cooking them. We're cooking them to the moment when they are floating on in the water.
Okay.
Now I take a spoon, a special spoon, to catch them. Where is my spoon? This is a good question. I have to get a spoon so you can catch them. I usually mix them with the wooden spoon, because wooden spoon doesn't damage them. They're already okay.
Okay, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
And we'll be back to show.
We also need for that pierogi butter with breadcrumbs. We put this on the top.
That'll be the next episode.
And we will show you in a minute. We will be right back.
Cheers.